In this video, I'm going to discuss some of the best traits and some of the worst traits about having an autism spectrum disorder, so at the end of the video, you'll be able to see the good and bad parts about having autism. Coming right up. Hey guys, welcome back to the TheAspieWorld. I'm Dan. I have OCD, Aspergers, ADHD and dyslexia. I make weekly videos on autism and mental health, so if you're new around here, consider subscribing to learn more. And I wanted to do this video because I just thought it would be good to do on this day, because it's showing some of the fun parts and some of the not so fun parts about having an autism spectrum disorder. Just like to shout out that I have a YouNow channel which I'll be live streaming this Wednesday, my first ever partnered broadcast this Wednesday at 7 PM UK time, and it's the 4th of April. So if you're interested, please check the link in the description below where you'll be able to go to download the YouNow app to your mobile phone or your tablet, and then you'll be able to see my username, and then you can add me through that, follow me on there. So please go and do that, because my live video will be up on, well, I'll be streaming live on Wednesday the 4th of April at 7 PM UK time. Okay, so basically, you know, Asperger's syndrome and autism, it covers a wide range of abilities and not so good abilities in certain areas. So one of the things that I wanted to do was just discuss some of the good and fun parts with you, and also some of the bad parts. So I've got 3 good and 3 bad to go over, and I'm going to do them like one after each other so that it'll be easier to follow the flow of this video. Okay, so number 1, this is one of the best kind of traits I've got, and this is the ability to balance equations. I was able to look for the fine detail in things. So balancing equations in chemistry, which I'm talking about. So I did a degree in chemistry, a BSc, and in this, one of the things we have to do is balance chemical equations. Now, a lot of people have to use tables and graphs and stuff to sort this out. One of the reasons why I love my conditions is because I was able to do this without having to write down a table. I just could look at it and do it, because I was looking for a spot the difference type of scenario within it. You know, what's different on this side to this side, so I can balance it easy. So spotting the difference, like what's missing from this picture, I love those puzzles, and my brain works in that way, and I just find that a huge benefit, because I realized that my peers couldn't do that really that well. Okay, so one of the worst ones I would say is communication. Now, communication leaves me with all kinds of issues where I don't know if people are joking, I don't know if they're like being sarcastic, I don't know the punchline of a joke, I don't know if they're telling the truth or not. Sometimes people try and be funny and then I don't get it, and I'm like, God, I wish I knew if they were being funny or not. And then another one is written communication. So I have an issue because I'm dyslexic as well, so it comes with dyslexia. I have an issue reading, I have an issue writing, and it makes all kinds of crazy confusions happen, so that's a real downer. So a best trait would be music. I love music. I'm a self-taught musician. I play bass guitar, some piano, drums, violin, banjo, ukulele, banjolele. And basically this is an awesome one, because it allows me, my brain allows me to look and view music in patterns that I feel familiar with, and I can figure out how to play things, like figuring out how to play guitar and bass and drums and stuff. These are just patterns that my brain was just automatically falling into, which is awesome. So I'm so blessed that I'm able to play and learn any instrument within reason, guys. So a worst one to counterbalance this would be the anxiety. Now, I get anxiety about all kinds of stuff. I get anxiety of the mailman posting mail to the door. I get anxiety about people knocking the door. I get anxiety about food we have in the house and what food we're going to get. I get anxiety about the clothing that I've got, and am I going to be able to carry on buying these clothes from this place? You know, I get anxiety about every single thing. Not only that, going outside, social anxiety, travel anxiety, and you know, one of the things I wish that I didn't have was travel anxiety. I wish I could just go to a city and be able to walk around without being panic struck or unable to enjoy myself in a city where most people would be like, oh, we're having a good time, and I'm just like, you know, in the corner shaking and freaking out. So that is probably one of the worst ones for me. Okay, so one of my best traits is zoning into things and being completely obsessed. So with YouTube and stuff, I needed to learn about camera techniques, and I hadn't no real previous training in DSLRs or editing videos or color grading or filming or anything like that, or cinematography, nothing. So I was like, dang, I really want to learn. So then I became obsessed with studying YouTube and how it worked, how to make videos, how to do my videos, how to rank them, and all this kind of stuff. And I found that so fascinating, but I feel like it's a blessing because I could really just zone into it and really get in detail on the fine details of those things. I think that is amazing. And one of the worst ones to come out to balance this out would be OCD. I have OCD that comes with my Asperger's syndrome, so like washing my hands a lot in a certain way, and how many times I do it, and if I don't do it right, I'll do it again. Folding my clothes the same way and doing it. Sometimes I'll have to put like the quilts on the bed and the pillows a certain way, otherwise it'll kind of freak me out a bit. Putting tea towels on things the right way, or all this kind of stuff. It's like there's a mammoth of tasks that I have to do to make sure that I feel comfortable and I feel relaxed because of the OCD, but I wish it didn't happen. But when I don't do those things, I feel horrible, and it just wrecks the entire day, and it kind of almost proves a point to, you know, the fact that if you don't do those things then you will feel bad, but it's kind of like a horrible kind of catch-22 situation. But, you know, to balance out all the cool stuff, you have to have those bad things. So let me know what your kind of good traits and bad traits are. I'd love to know in the comments below. If you'd like to learn more about autism and Asperger's, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, which is about here. If you'd like to see my last video, it's over here, and here is a video that YouTube think you will like. I'll see you next time, guys. Peace.